What if you could never, ever, ever lose at anything that you attempt? Would that be something that you would like to achieve? Would you be willing to accept this mindset so that anything that you attempt, any new task that you go into, any new business that you attend, you will always win? Is that something that appeals to you? I'm sure it does. Imagine this. You start a business, you make a lot of money. You see a girl, you marry her, and she becomes your girlfriend. And you want to do something, you want to create some art, it happens instantly. Now, it may happen nicely for the first time, it may happen very nicely for the second time, it may happen awesomely for the third time. But the more this keeps happening to you, one thing that's going to get stuck in your head is, am I just lucky? Right? The one thing that you're going to be thinking about all the time is, are all these things happening to me because I'm just lucky? Right? So in 2016, I made about 3 or 4 short films with my smartphone, 2-minute short films, and it was easy. It was difficult for the first 2, the next 2 got super easy, right? After that, I started thinking to myself, am I just getting lucky that these films are turning out well? Maybe I'm not doing something right. And it then led me to try to make another film in the same way, where I'm just shooting it, there is no dialogue, there's just people. And it turned out horribly. And the sheer horrid output that came from that film stopped me from going to the next project for at least 2 months, because I was stuck in my head. Why? Because I was not used to losing, right? Only when I accepted that loss and went to the next film, my graph went up. And this is one thing about making films. With each film that you make, you keep getting a little better. The time period between films may be long, but the exponential graph of improvement is very, very strong. So accepting that loss, continuing to take action, and then going to the next movie gave me a win. And then I failed the next movie, which then put me back a few months, but then I got into the next one, which is turning out to be one of my best projects as of now. So if the thought of always winning, if the thought of doing something and never ever ever going wrong is very, very appealing to you, life will get really boring, because it's only when shit gets really, really tough, it's only when you feel that in that moment you feel that you're gonna die, and you go to sleep and you wake up the next day and you're a little bit better, and then solutions start coming to you, you grow. Because like any organism, you first will expand. Once you've reached your expansion level, there's no more you can expand with that same mindset. What happens is your energy starts depressing. And when your energy starts depressing, you start fighting this depression. If you are in a mindset to fight this depression, and then you expand a little more, and then you become a little more. Because think of this, there would have definitely been a time in your life where everything seemed crap and everything was going wrong, but you fought through, you salvaged through, and then when you got out of it, you got some valuable lessons from it. Now, when I'm saying this may sound like ear candy, but when you're in that situation where everything is going to shit, everything is, you're just losing, and your mind is going out of trouble, you're feeling like crap, only you can get yourself out of that. Nothing that I say, nothing that anybody says is going to motivate you or get you into a positive mode. But the more you keep coming back to that place, the faster you'll be able to get out of it. If you think of your life like a movie, in a movie, everything is going good for a guy, and then things start going terrible for him. Terrible, until he finds one solution, solves the problem, movie is done. Right? In Avengers, if every Avenger movie was a story about them just kicking ass and not losing at all, how boring would it be? it would be super boring to always see them winning, because you need to see them lose. We need to be like, oh, okay. I think you're going to win. I think you're going to win. I think you're going to win. Oh, yes, you won. So that's the thing. You are the audience to your movie, right? And in your movie, expect this. This is definitely going to happen. In every movie, there's an up, there's a down, and there's an up again. So when you expect this to happen, when you expect an up to happen, and then a down to happen, then an up to happen again, you're better able to go from the down to up in a very fast manner, in a quicker manner. And the ideal philosophy that you can keep in your mind is to accept the fact that things are going to be shitty, accept the fact that maybe sometimes you may feel life is not worth living, accept the fact that you're going to be in a situation where you're in a fear of missing out mindset, where you see everybody doing well around you and you're not doing anything. But if you get yourself out of that slowly and then start doing something about it, things will change. But then it's going to fall again, then it's going to go up again, then it's going to fall again, then it's going to go up again. Because whenever you're over, and when that happens, when you're somewhere up, your mind will start telling you that, oh shit, things could go wrong now, right? Don't fight it. Accept that mindset could be there and just be on the lookout for things to go wrong, or be on the lookout for you to start feeling like crap, right? Then you will develop that intrinsic toughness, that mental toughness, that no matter what happens to you, not like you're not going to feel like shit. You will feel like shit, but you're going to get out of it faster, and then you're going to keep moving. So the depressive part of life is constant, but your job is to get out of it and continue to express yourself to your success. Young Vivekananda.